I think Tanya the Evil gives us a mirror to Western Christianity, because most of the time, us as Americans, I feel like we always tend to believe that we are the main characters, that if anyone is God's favorite nation, we have to be. So in all things that we do, it's believed God is for it, and any mistake we make, God can forgive it, or yet we blame it on the opposite side. And it doesn't necessarily matter who gets it done as long as it serves the interest of the Christian culture. God has to be on our side, and any rebuke of this Christian culture will give you another rebuke back by that same Christian culture, in a way going against God's plan for our nation. Tanya in the anime invokes God's name in order to commit the craziest acts in the anime. And that reminds me of 1 Samuel 4. The Israelites are at war with the Philistines, and this is the period of the judges where God had to constantly raise up judges to deliver Israel because they kept being disobedient to him. And at one point in war in 1 Samuel 4, they weren't winning. And so they thought, let us go get the Ark of the Covenant, because if we do so, surely his power is going to grant us victory. But that wasn't the case. God's power isn't necessarily connected to the Ark. You can't use the Ark as a talisman to give you advantage over your enemies. Just like how you wearing a cross or making your own Bible doesn't necessarily make you a Christian. Because Israel got beat down, and the Ark of the Covenant was stolen because they thought that in invoking God's name, they would get his power and deliver them. And to be honest, in my opinion, this is just an opinion, we have the same thing now. This isn't just in our political moment, but it happens in everything. In our Christian music, our Christian content, our Christian clothes, our Christian brands, our Christian everything, that in some way, because we are invoking God's name on whatever, that automatically God's power is behind it. And this isn't to say that God does not make things happen, or he's not using believers and us to go about his mission. I believe he is. I do believe that God is sovereign, but I don't think we should get it twisted. In the gospel, in Jesus living the perfect life you and I cannot live, dying a death that you and I deserve, and then rising from the dead, Jesus offers eternal life and a relationship with him. Through that experience, we get to experience blessing, good, kindness, and wonderful love that we can never be separated from, according to Romans 8. But just because you are a Christian, or you think that our culture or nation is founded on Christianity, it doesn't necessarily mean that God is giving us favorable treatment.